Mic check, mic check. Hi, welcome to the channel. Jay, and this is our 2 cents. We talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Welcome to 2 Cents Review Show. It's the Sunday review show where we recap the fights from the weekend, go through the calendar, talk about the upcoming fights coming up, give our 2 cents about the fights from the weekend, give our 2 cents about the fights coming up. And y'all know we in and out this thing. We in and out this thing. 2-hour show, so we don't have much time. So we got to get to it. We're going to let a couple people pull up in here before we start going through the schedule. I know everybody's seen. If you haven't heard, that it will be something that we're reviewing today on the show. Terrence, I'm retired Crawford throwing a hissy fit on Gilly and Wallow because what? Because why? Who knows? But we're going to definitely talk about that. Shout out All Things. Thank you for the happy Mother's Day. Shout out Band Up. Thank you for the happy Mother's Day wishes. So, Terrence Crawford throwing a hissy fit. For whatever reason, like people saying, I don't know, I don't get it. Like I'm like, what is the problem? We're gonna review the videos today so we can get y'all 2 cents about the situation. So we gonna see what's going on. Let's pull up the fight schedules, upcoming fights. Did y'all enjoy the fights this weekend? Put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed the fights this weekend. I think that there's a Zuffa card on right now. I gotta see if I can get that pulled up. Daniel Dubois put on a super great performance. But we are going to cover that. Let me see if I can get this pulled up. All right. Let's get cracking. So let's get to it. Why is it not giving me the schedule? Hold on, y'all. All right, hold on. Trying to get the schedule to come up. For some reason, this is acting like you don't understand what I'm asking. All right, here we go. Um, who we got in the building? Let's see. Faye say the fights was great. He say Morrell got hurt too. Shout out to Bobby for the Mother's Day wishes. Why won't it show me the doggone schedule? Hold on, yeah. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Y'all would not give me these fights. You listening to the fight? Well, I mean, apparently everybody knew that David Morrell was gonna lose, but they didn't win no money because they said O'Dude was a plus 2,000. They said O'Dude was a plus 2,000. You should have got rich that fight. All right, here we go. Upcoming fights. May 16th, we got Keyshawn Davis versus Nahir Albright. Network is the Zone. Going to be in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm hearing that the tickets are not doing too well for that fight. So I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. And I had a conversation about that fight, just like the story behind that fight. He was like, Top Rank wanted to make that fight because of the storyline behind Nahir Albright and all this other stuff. And it's like, that's not really a good storyline. Like, that would kind of be something I want people to forget. But some people think it's a cool storyline. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know and drop it below. Then we got David Allen versus Philip Herkovic. That'll be on the Zone in Doncaster, UK. May 22nd, we have Amiri Jones versus Vicencio Gutierrez, and that'll be on the zone. That'll be in San Jose, California. May 23rd, we got Alexander Usyk versus Rico Van Heeren. Everybody know that fight is coming up. That's the kickboxer. I don't even think nobody's gonna even watch that for real, to be honest with y'all. We got Stephanie Hand versus Holly Holm 2. That's gonna be on ESPN Plus. That'll be in El Paso, Texas. May 30th, we got Oshaki Foster versus Raymond Ford on the zone in Houston, Texas. I'm definitely gonna be getting to that fight. Cannot wait for that one. June 13th, we got Antonio Vargas versus Jesse Rodriguez on the zone in Glendale, Arizona. And June 27th, we got Xander Zayas versus Jerron Boots Ennis in Brooklyn, New York. Which one of those fights are y'all looking forward to the most that you're waiting to come up and get? The Oshaki Foster versus Raymond Ford is a title on the line that is for the WBC Super Featherweight title. So that is a title bout coming up. Stephanie and Holly will be for the WBA lightweight title. And crazy enough, Alexander Usyk got his WBC heavyweight title on the line. I think that is wild. But in major recent news, heavyweight Daniel Dubois is the new WBO heavyweight champion after stopping Fabio Wardley on May 9th. That was a hell of a performance from Daniel Dubois. And I must say, first of all, let's talk about the Morrell fight. I did not get to see the whole Morrell fight. By the time I got tuned into the Morrell fight, he was getting stopped. I've heard people say he was doing fine throughout the fight until his arm got hurt. I heard people say he just should have coasted to the end of the fight. And I don't know, people don't realize Morrell doesn't have that many fights. So I said this before he fought Benavidez, like his lack of experience is going to be a big deal when he fights Benavidez. And it showed in the fight. So what I'm hearing from this fight, once again, it sounds like it was an experience issue. Shout out to FaZe with the $1.99 super sticker. Shout out to FaZe with the support to the channel. Shout out FaZe. So that's my thoughts on the Morrell fight. What did y'all think about the Morrell fight? He said, I thought facts meant something that has already been proven. I don't fuck with Zuffa, but Keyshawn should take his ass over there. Oh, wow. Okay, big punch. Middleweight Sean Strickland reclaimed the UFC middleweight title at UFC 328 yesterday. Oh, that's UFC. I don't know why they're giving me stuff about UFC. Oh, man. The heavyweight landscape has shifted dramatically as Daniel Dubois reclaimed a piece of the world title in an instant classic against Fabio Wardley. Meanwhile, Zuffa Boxing makes its residency debut in Las Vegas under the scrutiny of legendary critics. Ooh. The heavyweight division is buzzing following the Daniel Dubois versus Fabio Wardley war in Manchester, which has major implications for the rest of the year. Dubois reclaims title. Daniel Dubois becomes a two-time world champion by stopping Fabio Wardley via 11th round TKO. Dubois recovered from two early knockdowns in the first and third rounds to grind down Wardley in what is being hailed as Fight of the Year candidate. Promoter Frank Warren confirmed a rematch clause exists, and Wardley has already released a statement expressing his desire for a second fight. 2CENTS, what do you think? Rematch? Rematch? Fabio Wardley got beat up. He got beat up badly. Yes, he did drop Dubois, but the first time he dropped Dubois was kind of like a flash knockdown. He kind of hit him off balance. And the second time he hit Dubois in the back of the head, and Dubois took a knee to give himself some time to recover. So he didn't even really knock him down twice like that. You feel me? Yes, it was two knockdowns, but he didn't knock him down twice. So I think, but it's a heavyweight fight, so you never know. If they rematch, I'll watch it. But it looked like Wardley took a ton of damage in that fight. A ton of damage. He wasn't even standing up straight. He was wobbly. The referee was acting like they ain't see it. The referee breaking him up in the middle of the action. Those UK referees just be weird. Those UK referees are just really weird. Fury mocks Joshua. Tyson Fury used the result to taunt Anthony Joshua, claiming the win reinforces his dominance while teasing a future trilogy with Alexander Usyk after a potential Joshua clash this year. Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, all of them are saying they not fooling with Dana White or none of this stuff, so they don't know why they're promoting the Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight. So I don't know what they got going on with there. I'm going to have to dig a little bit deeper in there, but there is some beef there as far as that fight goes on. It says tonight marks a new era as Dana White's Zuffa Boxing holds its first major card at the Meta Apex. The main event, Shane Mosley Jr. makes his promotional debut against the heavy-hitting Serhii Boachuk. Legendary Roy Jones Jr. delivered a sharp critique of the Zuffa system, warning that fighters may have to sacrifice their independence and kiss ass to succeed under the new promotional structure. So let's pull up some things that I heard that I just seen. I actually haven't watched this yet, but I just seen Roy Jones Jr. talking about, and I may be off of here a little early today, y'all, because it's Mother's Day. But I had to come in and do my show real quick. It was a couple things I had to review. So y'all make sure y'all support the channel on this fine Mother's Day. Still coming giving y'all the review for the week. Still coming to give y'all the review for the week. Let's see what. I could have sworn I sent this video to myself. I gotta find what Roy Jones Jr. had to say. Because for that to be coming up in my news report for the week, Roy Jones Jr. must have had something to really say about Zuffa. Anybody know what he said in the chat? Here we go, pound for pound. Let me find it on this X. I could have sworn I had sent it to myself. Hold on. All right, I ain't got time to look right now, but we're going to find what Roy Jones said about what else we got in the news? Other major headlines. Usyk glory in Gaza. Unified champion Usyk is in final preparations for his WBC title defense against kickboxing great Rico Verhoeven on May 23rd at the Pyramids of Giza. Benavidez soars. Following his dominant TKO victory over Gilberto Ramirez earlier this month, David Benavidez has surged in the pound for pound rankings. And y'all know that caused a serious debate because apparently nobody can be better than Shakur Stevenson. And people were in a really felt some type of way because David Benavidez was above it. Like, it was crazy. But shout out to David Benavidez. Spence returns. Earl Spence Jr. is officially set to return to the ring in July against Tim Tszyu in Australia, airing on PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. The undercard results for the Dubois Wardley fights. Jack Rafferty defeated Ekal Usman, and I seen that fight, and it looked like Usman kind of ran out of steam. He was doing a lot of hopping around the ring. I'm like, why is he doing all that hopping? Like, to me, it seemed like he was doing a lot of unnecessary movement in the ring. Bradley Rhea defeated Liam Cameron by TKO in round 4. Zach Chelly defeated David Morrell by TKO in round 10 with like 10 seconds left or 30 seconds left or whatever was left. Galvin Gwynn defeated Khalil Majid by majority decision. And Bakadir Jalalav defeated Agron Shemeki by RTD in round 7. So that's how the undercard went. Did anybody win any money this weekend? If so, how much? How much? I heard a lot of people complaining that they lost money on that David Morrell fight. Listen, the guy was plus 2,000. I mean, if you would have bet $200, you would have won 4 stacks. 4 stacks. I didn't even look into the fight, look into the opponent. I didn't really even pay attention kind of to this card like that because I've been busy. But who hit on that fight? That's what I want to know. Who hit on the David Morrell fight? Faye say this main card finna be crazy. Faye's watching the Zuffa card. Let me see if I can pull it up. So I believe that is all we have for the news and the upcoming fights. Great fights this weekend. I didn't get to see. I think they said it was a Zuffa card yesterday at like 8 o'clock or something. I didn't get to see that. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get it pulled up. All right, y'all. I'm getting it pulled up. Put a 1 in the chat if you're watching the Zuffa card. You watching the Zuffa card. So let's get to reviewing. Yeah, we got some reviewing to do. Let's see if this might have been what was being talked about in my news review as far as Roy Jones Jr. concerned, because it says Roy Jones Jr. storms off interview after going off on Zuffa, TKO, and Ali Act. Let's review and see what Roy Jones has to say, and let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as we're going throughout the video.
Just want to know what your thoughts are on David Benavidez moving up in weight and attempting, at greatness by trying to be the cruiserweight champion tonight.
David's always been destined to be great. David's always been that guy that try to reach for the sky. It's like people like David Benavidez make you appreciate what you did because I challenged myself at different places. He challenges himself at different places. He got the message. And that's the message I want to leave in boxing. So when I see him do things like that, it makes me feel good because makes me understand that what God gave me, I pass it down properly to others. And that's a beautiful thing for me.
Are you a bit surprised by how different boxing operates today versus when you were fighting?
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised. Yes. I can't say I'm not. Yes.
Well, especially with
Why does Roy Jones look so disgusted, y'all? Like, he looks disgusted. Look at his face. Why he look mad? Like, why does Roy Jones look so big? He's not even looking at this lady. She got her breast out and everything. He's not even looking at her.
Everything that's going on, Zuffa boxing, some challenges to the Muhammad Ali Act. Would you want to talk about that? Are you in support of it?
First of all, if you made the Muhammad Ali Act to save or to look out for the boxers, why would you go change it for a promoter? You basically change it back saying, okay, we put these security bars on the building so no one can break in. But since he lives in the neighborhood now, we know he like to break in stores. We'll give him the key to change it so he can get in. Come on, bro, really? And then, like I said, for me, the baddest thing is that if it was that good, all the ex-UFC fighters would be talking about it. And they would be saying good things about it. They don't. So if you didn't do good by your own people, what made me think you'll do good by mine? Now, yeah, you come in and give a few of them a bigger bag than you used to getting, spoiling a few of them because you try to win your way in. But we already know what the final outcome is. Look at most of the fighters that retired from UFC, even the ones that come to boxing to make their real payday. They build up a name in UFC, but they couldn't make a payday there. So you want me to bring that same mode to boxing? Why would I do that? So I can't accept it. I'm sorry. I'm not the guy that says, oh, you. I'm not going to say all that. But I can't accept that. My sport yields better payout to your people than your sport did, then why would I want you to change my sport? It just don't make sense. That's just the common part of it.
Are you a bit surprised by how much people aren't talking about it in the boxing space?
Is Roy cooking or not? Is Roy cooking or not? They gonna tell Roy you punch drunk and don't know what you talking about. It ain't nothing punch drunk about Roy.
It's almost like they're afraid to say out.
In boxing, people are always afraid to piss people off with money. If they think people got money, they're afraid to piss them off, and they're afraid that people may be able to do something for them when it was never happens. But if you look at it, it's most of the stuff that goes on now. Nobody ever said the truth about people that make money. You know what I mean? So they don't want to challenge the money because they feel like they can't win the fight. I don't give a damn who you are. I'm going to tell the truth about
it. It does look as though the Ali Act reform is going to pass.
It probably is.
So y'all gonna argue with Roy? I'm not saying this. Roy is saying this. Y'all gonna argue with Roy?
Yeah, but it's gonna ruin boxing though. So that's without a question. It's gonna ruin boxing totally.
Does it make you worry about monopolizing the sport 5-10 years down the road?
It does in a sense, but they're not gonna monopolize it in this country. There's the rest of the world out there you still go work here. So for me, I don't buy it. I hate it for the people in this country because they're gonna be monopolized. They're gonna be basically slaves. They're gonna be owned sheep. You don't get to decide what you wear no more. You don't get to decide who you are no more. You have no identity. You understand me? You understand me? You just basically you're a sheep that does what your master says to, and that's wrong. But y'all what they want, so good. I'm through boxing, thank God. Because if it was me, I'd have moved out of the country. If they changed on me, I would have moved out of the country when I was fighting. I would never have fought in the United States again because that's how bad that is. But people don't understand how bad it is.
And most people don't usually know what it is they're changing until it's been changed and they're not pleased with it.
Yeah, the problem is the Muhammad Ali Act allows you to know everything.
Listen. Roy is cooking.
Everything that came in, every penny, every dollar. You understand me? Now they're trying to change to where you can know what the fighters were paid, but you can't know how much they made on the whole event. They're gonna hide that. So they made $500 million, and you was the main event. Well, ain't you entitled to some of that? But they're gonna now, because they're gonna change the reform, you can't see that no more. So you won't be able to see what they made on the whole event no more. You're not gonna be able to see what they paid you and your guy. That's not right, because now you don't know how much that event that you participated in, that you might have been the main event in. You don't know how much money you brought in. So you can't know how much you got to ask for next time. That's what they're basically doing, and that's stupid. And people not paying attention and not realizing. So people sign up for it, don't even understand what they sign up for. That's normal in boxing. That's why he did this. He realized that was a kink because they don't pay attention to themselves, what they're doing, and they'll go for money, they'll go for anything. That's what happened.
At one point, obviously, boxers coming up in the ranks, the one thing they had looked forward to the most is to be able to have a shot at a world title. Seeing that they want to sort of abolish the sanctioning bodies, what are your thoughts on that?
You said a world title. That means that there was more than one. There was more options because if you came along in Ali days of heavyweight, you wouldn't win no world title unless there was more than one. About so many guys that probably should have been heavyweight champ were not heavyweight champ because Ali was there. So, I mean, if they have one title, and then the worst part about this now, they got one title and they dictate who fights for that title. So if you piss them off, you'll never get a title shot.
That's what they wanted, though. Remember, they kept saying boxing need one person to tell everybody what to do. Man, Roy cooking.
So some of the best fighters in the world now, if they stand up for themselves and want to be themselves, they're not going to get a shot because you pissed off the sheep owners. You understand me? So if you're one of the sheep and you piss off the owner, you ain't going to eat no more. Duh.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, including myself, gets a little confused by all of the politics behind it because there are things we don't really know. It sometimes looks good on paper, but
what you're confused about is they throw the money here that you can see and understand. They throw that in your face so that looks good, but you don't see what's going on over here. You understand? And that's what the problem is. Yeah, exactly what it is.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens in the coming weeks, but it does point towards it being changed, hopefully.
Like I said, it won't change all over the world because the rest of the world they go for. England already rejected it. They said they're not having that. So it tells you something wrong. If other countries are rejecting it, it tells you something wrong. You understand me now? You shut up. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna chill out.
No, I mean, I think.
But chill out. If the other country didn't go for it, tell you something wrong with it. Yeah. Quite naturally. Like I said, for me, if I have an organization and you're in my organization, you step with my organization from your organization and make more than one or two fights in your organization than you made your whole career in my organization, don't that like something wrong with my organization? So why would you want me now to change my organization or take yours now and change it like mine? Now you can't make the money at all because you got both of them. You got yours and mine tied up. So now you ain't gonna make no big money if you are that superstar. And guess what? They're going to determine if you become a superstar or not. Not your skills, not your ability, not your talent. They're going to determine who becomes who. Same as UFC. They determine who becomes who. It's not about talent and winning no more. It's about who they want there. And that's what they're trying to do with boxing. I'm sorry. That's not right. I don't care who you are. Talent, skill, hard work, all those things should determine who's the best, and you should have an opportunity to get a shot at the best if you want the best. Not have to kiss their ass to get to the best, but they got total control of it. You got to kiss their ass or you can't fight. You got to move out the country. That's right. That's what we want to see in boxing. No, it's not, but that's what's about to happen, and they too idiotic to understand that. Most of the people around too idiotic to understand what's really happening. They don't understand. By the time they get it, it's already too late. It's almost too late now. Nico understands, that's why he went there. Oscar understands, that's why he went there. But most people in boxing don't understand. They see $2 million, that's great money. No, it's not. It's great money now, it's not great money tomorrow. History's gonna be erased. There's gonna be no such thing as WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBO champ no more. champ Crawford was known for being the four belt era champ more in 3 weight division. That's gonna be gone now. No such chance to do that anymore. And that's what we want in boxing. So we're gonna kill the history to make it look like UFC. Not make it out of here with that. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
You heard it from the champ.
Wow. Did you see the passion? I couldn't even pause it. I couldn't even pause and interject nowhere because I didn't want to mess up his flow. And this is the same, he's saying the same thing I've been saying to y'all since Turkey even came into boxing, period. Into boxing, period. But for some reason, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay until it's not. And then it's going to be too late. And then y'all going to, the same people that was clapping like seals for Zuffa, going to be crying. Speaking of Zuffa, are y'all watching the Zuffa card that's on now? It's Rodriguez versus Kazatorkis or whoever these people are. I ain't gonna lie, like these Zuffa cards, they all right, I guess. They just forcing C and D level fighters on me, I feel like. But shout out to Roy Jones Jr. Like, what did y'all think about what Roy was saying? Like he just walked off. He ain't even give him say bye, nothing. Roy, this is I'm gonna have to do a review video to this because this is the second time Roy has spoke out about this. I mean, if you like Zuffa, you should like Pro Box. But the people used to clown Pro Box. Oh, he fighting on Pro Box. He fighting on Pro Box. But you gonna Johnson bounce Zuffa? He fighting on Pro Box. He fighting on Zuffa. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, Dondrick, I'm watching this Zuffa card too. I mean, it's a Zuffa card. If I would have to compare it, I probably would compare it to a Matchroom card. I think Pro Box cards are way better. But if I had to compare it, I'd say I'll probably compare it to a Matchroom card. It very much gives Matchroom. But Roy cooked. Roy definitely cooked. Everybody focusing on the right now, right this second. But they already came out and told you what they wanted to do. No, they didn't vote it out of boxing. Shout out to Roy Jones Jr. He cooked on that. No more millions in boxing. This what people wanted. T. Yoda. How you say that? Let's see what else we got for review. Before we get on this Terrence Crawford topic real quick, because I ain't finna be here all night. I need to watch this Floyd Mayweather press conference. I haven't got the opportunity to watch that yet. We may talk about that next live. I haven't had the opportunity to watch that. Frank Warren then went off on Dana White, talking about he bullshitting, talking about he promoting this fight. Let's see what Floyd has to say. Let's review what Floyd talked about.
I talked to you a few weeks ago at the MCM event, and there you kind of brought some questions up about the Pacquiao fight. I just wanted to see if there was an update on that.
Well, at this particular time, I truly believe that, I know everybody is going to want to ask questions, about the Pacquiao fight. like I said, the sport of boxing has truly changed. We have a lot of new companies, a lot of new faces, and Netflix. I truly believe that we'll get this done. I think we're almost at the finish line to finish the Pacquiao fight, but a lot of things has changed in the sport of boxing, and eventually, I think within the next 48 hours, either the Pacquiao fight should be done.
Hi, this message is for Mike. Mike, welcome to Las Vegas. You come from a different combat sport, different striking. What do you think makes this matchup unique between you and Money Floyd going into this fight, and why should fans tune in?
Well, y'all heard Floyd. What do y'all think he means when he says a lot of things have changed in the sport of boxing? I'm just curious. I wonder what he means when he say that. Notice how they're signing a lot of boxers paying big money that won't last long. Look at Turkey. He once done the same thing. Now you hardly hear from him. Yep. Floyd Pacquiao fight. Anybody got 2 cents? What's y'all thoughts about that? Just review Floyd saying, hey, within the next 2 days, it should be done. I wonder why he put 48 hours on it, though. He said a lot of things has changed in the sport of boxing. You've been gone for a while, Floyd. You thought it was going to be the same when you got back? They couldn't wait for you to get out so they could change it. For real. Let's check Fight Hype and see what they got going on. And then we're going to get into this Terrence Crawford situation in the last hour of the show. Oh, Tim Bradley. We definitely got to review this Tim Bradley video. I want to get y'all 2 cents about Tim Bradley. It's 2 videos. What's up, Ariana? Why should I be excited about Floyd and Manny? That's a good question because I'm not excited about it. But hey, it is what it is. It just goes to show you that you never can give up on boxing. It may take a decade, but you will get the rematch that you've always wanted. A decade later, we getting a rematch. But hey, now let's listen to. See, and this is what really grinds my gears, right? Yeah, now y'all know me and Tim Bradley cool. Man, Timmy is the homie. We cool. But sometimes I feel like he just be saying stuff to irritate people or engagement forming. Is that what they call it? And this ain't no shot at Timmy, but y'all gonna see what I mean when y'all hear what he say. Listen to what he say.
Yo, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the damn rest. Yeah, man, y'all heard about that $100 million? Y'all want to know what I think? The shit is real. The shit is real. See?
Why is Tim Bradley talking out the side of his mouth like that? This is how you know he capping.
Y'all talking about cap because y'all hating on Dale. Nah, man, for real. Bill don't say nothing unless it's for real, man. You know, every now and then he'll pop off, but when it come down to business, Bill don't play. Nah, Bill is 1,000%. He's saying what's right. That Dev has the potential to make that $100 million. Yeah, he does. Absolutely. And I'm seeing fighters and stuff, talk about, oh, it's cap, this, that, all this. No, listen to me. All the ones that are saying that, that's cap. No, your ass was included in the deal too. Yeah, your ass was included in the damn deal. You don't even know it.
He got the potential to make $100 million. He got the potential. Dondrick say, why is he shirtless? Dondrick, did you know? Do you know that you got the potential to make $100 million? And we don't even know how true that is. You might have to go to Epstein Island or be in Diddy Pool to make $100 million. But wait. He was in Diddy Pool. But anyway, he said he got the potential to make $100 million. What does that mean, Tim?
But your ass is included too. Yeah, because to get that type of money, you got to fight the best. It's included in the damn cap. No, listen to me. All the ones that are saying that, that's cap. No, your ass was included in the deal too. Yeah, your ass was included in the damn deal.
So all the fighters that's like that because I've been seeing them ask fighters about it, and they like, man, that man ain't getting no $100 million. So now Tim is saying, all you fighters that's calling the cap, y'all included in the deal too. What do you mean we're included in the deal too? How are you going to include me in somebody else's deal that we don't even know where it's coming from? It ain't even been confirmed. It ain't even been announced. So the only reason that I don't believe you getting $100 million is because I'm a Haney hater. It's not because you haven't headlined a card. It's not because you landed 70 punches your last 2 fights. It's not because you don't even sell out in your hometown, which is where. It could be none of those reasons why somebody would think that. It only has to be because you're a Haney hater. Okay.
You don't even know it yet, but your ass is included too. Yeah, because to get that type of money, you got to fight the best. Yeah, So anybody about 47, yeah, Brian Garcia, your ass was in it. I know. Yeah, he gonna be in it. Shit, Shakur. Oh, your ass definitely gonna be in it. Shit, if Tank, finally fucking come out fucking hiding, come out the goddamn cave. And Tank, he come out from hiding. Shit, your ass gonna be in it too. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that can generate that type of money for him, for real.
So there's a lot of guys out there that could generate that type of money for him. So he need all these guys that you naming in order to have the potential to generate that kind of money. Tim, what are you saying, Tim? Tim, it's not making sense.
So do I believe it? Hell yeah. And you know what? And Zuffa, I told y'all right now, man, y'all better get that money right now. Just like, you remember when Eddie Hearn came in the game, came in strong, and he got that new deal, and he was throwing money around, you know what I mean, to entice people to come over, you know what I mean? Hey, you earn with Hearns, you know what I mean?
Did Eddie Hearn give anybody $100 million, Tim?
That was the saying that was popping around. Oh, you earn with Hearns. Yeah. And then PBC came out.
He probably just made that up. Did at any time in boxing, did y'all hear anybody ever say you earn with Hearn? Has anybody ever heard that phrase, you earn with Hearn? I'm just asking.
They had their hedge fund and they was overpaying fighters and stuff like that. Like, in order to grab the fighters, you got to overpay them. And right now, Zuffa willing to overpay to get these damn fighters, man. For real. So y'all better get y'all money.
$100 million is beyond overpayment, Tim. That's beyond an overpayment. One. Two, you need this person, and this person, so you can earn that type of money. You can't guarantee that. You can't. You're out here saying he got the potential to earn $100 million by fighting this person, this person, this person, and this person, but you can't guarantee those fights. So that means he doesn't. He don't got no $100 million deal. Like, you're sitting here saying you believe it while explaining why he don't have it all at the same time, Tim. What kind of what is this, Tim?
Stop bullshitting, man. Hey, fuck the politics. Hey, get in there and get that money and get gone. That's it.
Forget the politics. Do you know how political boxing is? And you just want them to forget the politics, just go on over there. So when they pull the rug up from under you, you ain't got nowhere to run back to.
Shit, half of y'all already are Hall of Famers. Shit, it's time for y'all to just get that money. Yeah. Shit, Deb a Hall of Famer already. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So he signed with Zuffa. He cool because he already a Hall of Famer. You know, and he gonna fight.
So if these fighters sign with Zuffa, which people kept telling me was the G League of boxing, it's cool because he already a Hall of Famer. It's cool if you don't go somewhere and can't fight and make none of the fights that we've been talking about. It's cool. You already a Hall of Famer. It's cool. Go get your money. Now it's cool. Go get your money. It ain't about who you fighting. It ain't about unifying. It ain't about none of these things that people was on here arguing me about. That's so important as a boxer. And money don't matter. These things are more important. Do y'all remember those debates? Put a one in the chat. Devin is a very popular fighter. It doesn't translate. It doesn't translate.
Fight the best over there. So they go, in order to make $100 million, he gotta fight against people that's gonna generate money. And that includes all y'all bozos.
In order for him to make listen to what, in order for him to make $100 million, he got to fight against people that's going to generate money. Do y'all hear Tim? Please, listen, y'all know I be overthinking sometimes. Tell me if I'm overthinking this. In order, let me rewind it back. I'm going to let y'all hear it again.
Out there that's saying people that's going to, so they go, in order to make $100 million, he got to fight against people that's going to generate money. And that includes all y'all bozos out there that are saying, oh, yeah, that's cap. That's cap. I ain't talking about you dumbass YouTubers. I'm talking about the fighters out there saying, nah, I don't think that's real. Nah, that shit is.
Man, it ain't real unless you fight me, is what you saying, Tim. Your $100 million ain't real unless you fight me. So it's cap. It's a whole lot of terms and conditions you're going to have to meet to get this $100 million that you potentially can make. What are we talking about? Let me drop the link so y'all can come up here and review these videos. We're coming up on the hour on the show. Dondre say, how you gonna add people not under like that's Dondre, that we don't even gotta think that deep. Let's just stop at the fact that you saying you need to fight people that's gonna generate the $100 million for you. So you need to fight Tank so he can generate it for you. What the are we talking about? Then you don't have a deal. Like I said, I wasn't even finna be cooking on this like this because it don't even make sense to keep talking about it. But I'm gonna run this video and then I got one more video from Tim.
It's real.
That we need to review.
That's the type of money they throwing over there. Yep. And now I don't know how many fights, but I know it's gonna be quite a bit of fights. But shit, Bill said before he's 30. Before he's 30, he's 28 right now. Yeah, within the next 2 years, that's 4 fights. 4 fights now. $100 million. Yeah, it might be 4 or 5 fights, but it's up there probably around $100 million. No doubt about it in my damn mind. Anyways, Hey, Bill, keep doing your thing. Haney, keep doing your thing, man. For real. You already a Hall of Famer. Get that money. Anyways, Tim Desert Storm Brad.
Mm-hmm. What's
Shout out to
going on,
Mr.
Paige?
Greg and Paid in Full on the panel.
Happy Mother's Day. Hope you enjoyed it today.
Yes, I did. Thank you, Mr. Greg.
Good. What's going on, Paige? You must can't hear me.
Hey, we can't hear you if you're talking. You got to go out and come back in.
What was Tim doing on what? That's kind of funny to see him on screen with no shirt on, like he's still in the ring. It must be a really warm day today where he is.
Yeah, he on vacation.
Okay.
Yeah, my audio was messing up. My bad.
What's good, Paige?
What's going on, Mr. Greg?
We
And
got
happy
one
Mother's Day,
more.
2 Cent.
What up? What up? What y'all think about that? What's y'all 2 cents? What's y'all review about Tim Bradley
I'ma
talking in
just say,
circles?
I'm gonna say he on. I feel like, bro, that's some diabolical shit of him being coming from a fighter and saying that, knowing that Zuffa pretty much strips away all fighters' rights. And then from him being a fighter and you coming in preaching that message, talking about, you know damn well, first of all, none of them fighters that he named is under Zuffa's contract. So none of them fighters are underneath them for him to even make those fights. You know, if you go over to Zuffa, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to fight none of the other champions because they're going to strip you of your belt. So it's like,
That's
what
why
is the point of you?
that's why he's saying you already a Hall of Famer.
Right. And it's like, what is the point of even going over there knowing that they don't have none of the top name fighters that he even named. They don't have Ryan Garcia. You know Dana White and Oscar De La Hoya is not finna work together. They never I highly doubt they would ever work together. Let alone you name other people as far as Tank Davis, other fighters that's not under Zuffa's contracts. And they're signed to other promoters, knowing that they have exclusive deal to these different networks.
Hold on, Big Skull. I don't think you've been up here before. Let me see your ID. All right.
Yeah, I'll be on KO shot a lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout
Big Skull
out Big
solid.
Skull. What up, Big Skull?
Hey, Big Skull.
Hey, salute to y'all. What's going on?
What up?
What's
What
going
up?
on?
Go
Y'all
ahead, Paige.
seen? Sorry about that.
You done,
No,
Paige?
but no, I was gonna that was pretty much it. I just think that's kind of diabolical because Roy Jones actually did an interview not too long ago, basically breaking down the same thing that I'm saying.
I
I was
played. I
just
played it
mentioning that.
earlier.
I
I
was just
just
about to
played
That's
it.
mention that.
crazy, bro. And Tim Bradley being a boxer, bro. I can understand you trying to get your YouTube channel popping, but bro, you putting out misinformation is fucked up, bro. Like, I think that's really diabolical, knowing damn well all them fighters that he's naming ain't under no Zuffa contract, and 9 times out of 10, all of them have exclusive deals to certain networks and different promoters. So it's how in the fuck can you possibly make $100 million unless Dana White is willing to work with other promoters, and you can obviously see he's not willing to do that, especially at this time. And you ain't never. What other fighters have Zuffa has worked with since they've been in boxing as of right now? They damn near beefing with damn near every other promoter.
Yeah.
Well, after a while, it's going to be fighters beefing with each other that aren't
Yeah,
fighting anymore. But you're
yeah,
seeing the fractures all throughout.
Like Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, you're
yeah. I
seeing.
think and Terrence Crawford, man, I'm gonna leave that one
So
alone.
basically,
That's
what y'all saying is we got another side to the street.
We
pretty
got
much
a
they're a
yeah.
promotional
We got
company.
their whole new gated
A whole
community.
new. They're trying to do a whole new world, not
Yeah,
just the
they're gonna
side
be
of
a
the
whole
street.
new. Yeah.
But you just showing you. We're seeing the fractures. We're seeing different fighters who have some sort of some type of status. Just now, what Tim is talking, and what Roy has said, and what others are beginning to say. So some fighters are going to just say, "The hell with the belt, the hell with legacies, and let's go over there and just be about whatever dollars and cents we can scrape up, and we'll give up whatever it is
Right.
that they want in order to do it." And other fighters are not going to do that because they still have, in my opinion, a different kind
I,
of love for the sport, and that it's
yeah,
not just for money, although it is prize fighting. I get that, but the order that they would like to see means they have to give up so much in order to get the money if they go there. So now you're gonna. I think Jab Queen has said it. I think Ty had said it. I mean, 2 Cents has said it as well. Now you go across and into another organization that is sealed off from the rest of boxing, but yet you're going to be trying to, some are going to be trying to call out fighters who haven't come over yet, like a siren call, trying to lure you over, and some are going to do just that.
Right, but this is what I had to do. That's why I tell a lot of boxing fans, in order for this company to be so successful, they still need somebody that's going to generate the income they looking for, and they don't have the two. PBC have two of the biggest fighters in the world right now. No matter what people like to say, they still have Tank Davis and they still have David Benavidez. Without Zuffa don't have those two money generators. So
Hell,
I'm
even Errol
worried.
Spence.
Oh yeah, Errol
Well,
Spence.
Zuffa already got their money though. That's the thing.
Right,
They
that's
just
what I'm
need
saying.
the fighters to put on the fights. They already got their money. They already got their budget.
I agree, but you like I believe KO bring it out on the Paramount is paying them so much money, and you got all these companies all these governments in Saudi Arabia pulling out of these sports because they looking for a return on their investment. If you don't have fighters that can give you that, eventually years down the line, they're like, what the hell is we doing this for still?
Yeah,
Of
they just
course,
trying to run out that contract with that bread.
right.
Think
They gonna be
about,
like,
go ahead. I'll wait you finish.
and the reason why I bring up this point about having two of the faces of boxing because you got to have somebody that's going to bring excitement and entertainment, no matter what they got going on in their court issues and things of that nature. You don't have a star. There's nobody in Zuffa I can sit there and be like, damn, I gotta watch him fight. No.
That's why they giving Devin Haney $100 million.
And then Devin Haney, I don't like watching him fight. I didn't watch. I didn't like. I watched a few of his fights. These last 5 years, I'm like, I'm not about to watch this dude again. The only fight I like is the one where he got destroyed by Ryan. I hate to say it like that.
But think about what happened when the Zone first signed Canelo for that huge deal. I think it was 365 million for a certain amount of fights, and within 2 fights, plus COVID came too. But within 2 fights, they was jetsoning that deal. That's how Canelo ended up suing them in the first place. But what it was that happened, if you want to look at the whole picture, the Zone thought they could give you the fights for free without the pay-per-view and things of that nature. And they found very quickly that 365 million that they had guaranteed to Oscar, actually, because he had signed had Canelo in his corner, was not going to be worth it. And they didn't have any problem with saying, nope, we tearing up this deal. The same thing could possibly happen with the Zuffa. Zuffa has to still be profitable or show profit in a certain amount of time. And so the same thing could happen. The same thing
they doing with WWE.
Yeah, they can get everybody.
But this the thing.
And
but
then
this the thing, though.
Huh?
No, go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just saying. So we have even thought about the possibility of the viewership not getting there, that not being what they want it to be. So that's an unknown thing just yet. Now you got to get people over there to make it worthwhile to go see the $100 million man, if that's what it really is going to be for him. Who is he going to fight? That people who like watching boxing will go to watch and see if he's worth that $100 million.
He wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. He would have been fighting them by now. He wouldn't need to go to Zuffa.
That's what I'm saying. So is that deal true or not? And I don't even really care whether it is, but I'm certain that they're going to use that as part of a promotion to make him seem more important and more watchable than what he really is. Because I've always said Devin is not must-see TV because
at all.
He hasn't made himself that way. That's his fault.
Can I give a little history lesson real quick? Just 2 minutes.
I haven't seen Devin Haney I haven't really seen Devin Haney literally make no profit for no promoter that he's been with.
Since the early late 1800s, we had men that were considered the faces of the sport. You had Jack Johnson, you had Joe Louis, you had Muhammad Ali, you had, it goes all the way to Ali, Roy Jones, and Tommy Hearns and all of them. And then you have Floyd and Oscar and all of them. What is one thing that they all had in common?
People wanted to watch them. They were
Not only that, they all came to fight. They all came to stop their opponents. Floyd began to switch at the end of his career, but most of people don't realize Floyd had 27 KOs on his record. A lot of people say, "Oh, y'all just want to see somebody get knocked out." You damn right.
Yes, exactly. You're
You
right about that.
damn right.
Yes, that's what we want.
Every face of boxing all had knockout power. They all put their opponents to sleep or beat them senseless. That is what sell. All the casuals that wanted to see Jack Johnson get killed or put to sleep in that ring, they came to see him get knocked out or beat it senseless. That's what we want to see. This is a gladiatorial sport.
Yeah.
It's just like the Romans in the Colosseum. We don't want to just see somebody just pay patty cake. We also want to see somebody get knocked unconscious. I hate to say it like that. Damn near somebody got to die in that ring for our entertainment. That's how it's been.
Bloodlust in all of us, and I think you're correct on that.
Since the beginning of boxing.
Yeah, with Floyd was forced to change how he fought because of his brittle hands.
Correct.
Imagine if that hadn't happened, and what the trajectory
Floyd would still be stopping people.
Yeah. So, but just imagine if he hadn't changed that way, how boxing might have been for these younger guys who now want the flash, the jewelry, the cars, the money, the women, and all of that, without taking the chances that Floyd still did, because Floyd worked to get there. He didn't just get it automatically. These guys now want it yesterday.
Right, and that's the only reason why I brung up that history. Sorry about that.
We got to review this other video, y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
But go ahead. Why you brung up the history?
I brung up the history of all the people who was considered the faces of this sport is because a lot of Devin Haney and Shakur fans said, "Oh, y'all don't care about the sweet science." The sweet science at the beginning of this sport was to put somebody to sleep. All the faces of boxing were KO artists. Every last one of them, they put people to sleep. That's the sweet science. Seeing somebody.
I don't know when this not get hit stuff became like, oh, this is what people want to see.
That's what.
Because if that's so, Rigondeaux would have been a star, bro.
Exactly.
He showed.
Right. We want to see violence.
All right, let's see what else Tim capping about. This is the last video.
No, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the damn rest. Yeah, y'all see the news. Yeah. I don't care what Shakur say. I don't care what they all signing the Zuffa. It's the start right now. The Zuffa takeover. Man, shit. You don't think
this brother cool. I'm
did
sorry.
his homework already? He know how to get these damn fighters. He know how to get them. For the last 3 years, he been getting them. Yeah, he know how to get them. Yeah, once your contract is up, your ass is signing the Zuffa. Straight up. Oh yeah, because they offering big money, big contracts.
This is crazy to me.
Bro,
Am I tripping?
This is dangerous.
Am I tripping?
Dangerous.
That shit is very dangerous, bro. And Tim know that.
And show you nigga sell his soul, bro. He'll sell his soul for the right amount, bro.
He already
I don't know if he doing that shit for a job at Zuffa or what, but that shit is diabolical, bro.
Right. And he said everybody signing him.
All with incentives. Yeah, you got to keep winning. King of the Hill style. Yeah, you win, you got the potential to make $100 million.
You know what that means? You got to keep winning. You know, you got to keep winning. That means because if you lose, they say that I think it was that Oscar De La Hoya. It might have been Oscar Eddie. They say if you lose, you don't get paid. Like if you supposed to get $7 million and you lose, then you gonna get less. So you gotta win. So he's sitting here talking about King of the Hill style. That's basically what he's saying. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah. Hey, 2 Cents.
I got a question.
Hold on.
How do you entice a fighter like Tank Davis about saying this stupid shit?
Man, he not worried about no Zuffa.
I got a question. As far as the Tank thing, he don't even care about belts, right? So he don't care about the sanction.
We ain't talking about belts.
No, I'm just if he don't care about. Listen to what I'm gonna say. If he don't care about belts, and if they get Dev and Shakur, and they entice Tank with a possibility of fighting both of them, is that good? Is that not a good thing?
Listen, time out. Hold on. They got the opportunity to go to PBC and fight Tank. Why would you want Tank to leave his situation and go to Zuffa?
I didn't say I want that. I didn't say I want that. I just said, what
That's
if they
what you
try to get
want.
him like
That's
that?
what you want.
I'm done.
That's what you
I
want.
don't. Why the fuck would that be what the fuck I want, nigga?
I mean,
When
they
do you
might.
ever?
Hold on,
Hold up,
y'all.
nigga. When do, hold on, nigga. When do you ever hear me
hold on.
advocating for either one of them
Watch
niggas?
your
Cut this
mouth,
shit,
nigga.
bro. Cut that shit out, nigga.
Hold on.
Two
We're gonna have
cents.
to
What?
do time out. We're gonna have to do time out. Let's relax.
2
Let's
cents.
finish
I
the
had one
video.
question to ask you.
What's up?
When in history has the B side forced the A side to bend the knee to them? Ali never did it.
I don't
Oscar
know.
didn't do it with Floyd. So why do y'all want the face of boxing of this generation to bend to these bums?
Ooh.
I'm not asking for that. I don't even care which way it goes. I just
I
asked
ain't talking to
if
you. I'm just talking about people in general. It's a lot of people that won't Tank to bend the knee. He don't need to. He's the face
But
of boxing.
I don't think they're gonna use them, Devin and Shakur, to entice Tank because he don't need to fight them to do anything. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not Terrence Crawford. Earl and they had to make that fight. You feel me? Like, it was really nowhere for neither one of them to go. They had to make that fight. But Javante doesn't have to fight Shakur in order to make a bag or do this. He doesn't have to fight him like that. You see what I'm saying?
it wouldn't be as okay. With that being said, he don't need to fight him at all in his career. Shakur,
It'd be nice.
just
Not,
Shakur.
it'll be cool if I
He
fight him. But if you're gonna be at Zuffa and I'm doing all of that, then no, I'm not gonna fight you because you're the one making it harder to make the fight.
Okay, without this Zuffa shit, I'm just saying no matter what, it's okay for Tank not to fight Shakur. His whole career, he can go his whole career and not fight Shakur. He can retire right now and not fight Shakur. I'm asking that. That's what I'm asking. I'm not saying you're saying this. I'm asking you this.
For Tank to make money, he don't need them.
Yes.
But he needs to fight them. I agree. He needs to fight them.
But yeah, I'm like, that's crazy. We've been asking for this. We've been asking for. I've been hearing Tank and Shakur for years, and now it's okay if he don't fight him.
Shakur has to bend the knee.
It's not about it being okay because what you mean is it okay? What we gonna do? The thing is, if they don't fight and you over here with Zuffa doing this and got this going on, what can anybody do?
Okay. I see that point. I see your point with that. Okay.
He already drew the line in the sand. He said he don't trust Turkey. I don't trust Turkey. I know what he represents.
I don't trust Turkey either. Fuck Turkey. Turkey done said some shit lately, and I'm waiting for to cook on that shit.
Let's finish listening to
Yep. Shakur got a potential to make 100 million. Devin got a potential to make 100 million. Conor Ben got a potential to make $100 million. They just paid. Think about this. They just
why is he
paid
talking
Conor
out the side of his mouth?
$15 million. What's 10 more million to them for 4 fights? Come on now. They got rid of Live Golf so they can invest more in boxing. Come on now.
That is not why.
This right here.
That is bullshit.
This is so. This right here. This is why I played this video. Y'all remember on my live, we talked about why they're out of Live Golf. We pulled up the board meeting minutes where they talked about they're about to be pulling out of all sports because they're not getting the return on the investment that they thought that they would be getting. So anything that's not working for them right now, they're pulling out of it. Live Golf, soccer, and something else they pulled out of. And now they're cutting contracts at WWE. This is so misleading and misinformation on Tim Bradley's part. Tim Bradley, I got the paperwork. I've went over it on my channel. They not pulling out of Live Golf to invest more in boxing. Why would you tell that blatant, bold-faced ass lie like that, Tim Bradley?
That's crazy, bro.
And soccer makes way more money than boxing. Soccer makes way more money than boxing.
He want a pat on the head.
Hey, y'all punch the like button so more people can see this video and join this conversation, and we can let them know that Tim Bradley is misspeaking in this video. I'm not gonna say he lying. I'm not gonna say he manipulating and misleading people. I'm not gonna say Tim doing that. Tim, I'm not gonna say you lying, manipulating, and misleading people. I'm not gonna say you're doing that. I'm gonna say you're misspeaking because you don't have all the facts. That's why you need to watch 2 Cents Boxing, Tim. That's why you need to watch my channel, Tim.
He's doing that purposely. He's doing that purposely.
When Roy spoke out about this, a guy who was the face of boxing in the early 90s,
I'm just saying
I
he's doing
understood
that
it wholeheartedly.
I was just saying, Tim is, in my opinion, is doing that purposely. He's trying to create some kind of character about how he's presenting what he's saying. in his inflections, the way he's showing his face. He's trying to make himself interesting and worth listening to. But when you have the facts, and you've already told your listeners here on this podcast the facts, then Tim got to go somewhere else to say this kind of stuff that people are going to feed into. But again, we're going to see a lot of other fighters, some talking like Roy and some talking like Tim in the next several months about this. I don't know if Tim is getting any kind of compensation or not. And I don't want to say that's why he's doing it, but it would make sense if he's going to do this that he would be compensated, because he's not making any sense, especially if he gets called out. If he comes over here or somewhere where he talks to people who know better, he will be. And then he'll have to explain himself.
Right.
No, I agree.
Tim, come on, Tim. Why you doing that, Tim? Do you want me to send you the? Do you want me to send you the link to the board meeting, Tim?
Yeah,
so you can take a look at the numbers.
You might need to.
Man, and then I'm telling y'all, for real. Come to this channel, man. You're gonna get the real, for real.
No, come to this channel. That's how you know somebody lying. Mr. Greg, that's how, oh my God. Is that not textbook lying? Is that not textbook?
I knew that's what he was doing. He either selling his YouTube page or something, but
that boy told a bold face lie and said, "This way you come."
Hey, yo, my phone about to go. Hey, salute to everybody in the panel, bro.
Hey, hey, salute. I thought that was banned up. I didn't hear it first.
Yeah, salute, Mr. Greg.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah. Hasn't Tim been over here before?
I think he have.
I thought
he been on. I talked to him on AM Sports Media.
Okay, because I know he shouted you out a couple of times.
It was on AM Sports.
Yeah.
Tim be tripping sometimes though.
Zuffa takeover. Shit. That stuff in the Senate. Oh yeah, I told y'all that's already passed. Everything that I said, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna come true. For real. Anyway, shit. Tim Desert Storm Bradley. Yeah, Shakur, get your ass over there. Tank, stop waiting, man. Yeah, you got to get your ass over there too, Tank. Yeah, all of them. Anyway, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, get that damn money.
Boy,
and I'm out.
You know what this is, bro? This is like a taskmaster in Egypt, and this like a slave catcher during the time of slavery, where they use a brother to bring back the slaves and say, we's good with the master, boss. We want to leave a black man named Al Heyman, who's been trying to pay the fighters good, who's been trying to do so good for all the people, Mexican and black.
Yeah. But now let's go with this, please.
Let's go with the Arab and the white man. They gonna do us better. The same guy who has a lawsuit with 300
Big Skull,
300 million.
Big Skull. I just brought that point up.
A lawsuit with 300 million. A lawsuit with 300 million.
And the UFC fighter so fucking mad right now, bro, because at the end of the day, he said, bro, they've been fucked over so many times, and then this nigga get in the box, and all of a sudden he finna be a changed man. Man, you don't get the fuck out of here. He finna fuck over them fighters just like he did the UFC
and
fighters.
This is why another thing is, people say, oh, Tank is such an abusive person. This is the same guy who slapped and body slammed his wife, and he still get praised.
What's up, Best Videos?
What up, panel? What up, 2CENTS?
No, that's Terrence. I know that voice any day.
Yeah, that's me. I just got a couple things to say.
It's the old fool.
Okay, whatever. Listen. So I got a couple things to say. First of all, how you guys watching these damn Zuffa cards and then complaining about Zuffa? That don't make no fucking sense.
Who watching the Zuffa card?
Watching, I didn't say you, my boy. I'm saying
I'm watching it right now.
Anybody watching the Zuffa card, stop fucking complaining, because you part
Who's
of the
complaining?
So,
where did you hear anybody complain? No, what complaints did you hear?
If you are watching Zuffa cards, stop complaining.
But I'm asking, what complaints did you hear?
So don't get. I mean, okay, if you're not complaining, then it's not for you, right? I'm saying that people
nobody's complaining. That's why I'm confused at why you're saying that. Right?
Nobody's complaining.
So what complaints did you hear to make you say that?
It's people complaining about Zuffa and them taking over boxing.
No, you never heard nobody up here say that shit, bro.
So none of y'all are implying that.
No, we said talking
about what Tim Bradley said.
Nobody's complaining.
We're talking about what Tim Bradley.
Okay,
Tim Desert Storm Bradley said.
Nobody's complaining.
You know the damn
Everybody's
race.
good with Zuffa boxing then. I didn't know that.
Ain't no,
So
I'm
the,
not
don't
good
get
with
mad at
Zuffa.
so
bro.
the second
Hold
thing,
on.
wait, are
Hold
you
on. Hold on.
I'm
Nah,
confused.
Terrence. Nah,
I'm
you ain't never bought it.
confused.
You don't even buy pay-per-views.
You
I
either
don't even
good
want to
with
hear
it or
that.
not.
You don't buy pay-per-views. You got a DAZN
Do
subscription.
you
I
have a
don't
You're
want to hear
either
none of
Paramount
good
that.
with it or
subscription,
you're not.
Terrence? Terrence, you
Do
got a
I hear
Paramount
complaints or
subscription?
not?
That's why I don't know what you're talking about. We don't
Okay,
think
then
we're
if
complaining.
nobody's
Can you
complaining,
give
then why
me an
people getting
example?
mad? Why y'all getting mad if I say, because that means you're not complaining, right? Why are people questioning me then? If you're not complaining, okay, it's
So
not
what are
for
you
you.
up here talking about, old
I'm
man?
Exactly. What did you say that for then?
I said that I thought people were complaining, that they were upset
And
because
what did they say to make you
because
think they
I
were
hear this
complaining?
fool keep talking about PPC and how good they are to the fighters. Yet Mayweather said he ain't get paid and he's suing them. This fool
He's
keeps
suing
talking
who?
about damn
Prove, hey,
PPC.
prove it. Prove
Just
that
shut
he's
the
suing
hell up.
Al Heyman.
Just shut the
Sue the
hell up,
proof.
bro.
There's
Just
no
shut
proof
up.
that he's
Can
suing
I go
Al
to my
Heyman.
second point? Can I go to
There's
my
no
second?
proof that he's
When
suing
when
Al Heyman.
when
You are a liar.
when Tim, I'm a liar. You can
Yes,
you read,
you
bro?
are a
Come
liar.
on, go.
Can
Let
you
him
read?
finish. Let him finish. Go
Can
ahead,
you
Terrence.
read, bro?
Go ahead,
You
Terrence.
probably can't. You probably can't.
No, I
Because
very,
he
But
very well. I
anyway,
read every day. I
the
he
read
not
second
more books
point.
suing
than your
Al
The
Heyman.
age.
But go
second
ahead.
point I'm
Go
trying
ahead.
to make. That's my first point. The second point I'm trying to make here is what Tim Bradley's saying. Whether y'all like it or not, whether he's being paid by them or not, he's telling the truth. Every time a new competitor comes in any type of business, they're gonna pay more. What the hell are y'all talking about?
What
Yes,
are
they
Well,
you,
pay
we
more. What are
that's
bro?
y'all?
not
What
what
are
we
you
talking
talking?
Anytime you
about.
enter any market,
Oh,
you have to
fool. That's
overpay.
not what we
No,
Shut
talking
you
the hell
about.
don't.
up, bro. Am I talking to you? Why you
Oh,
gotta keep
fool.
what?
That's not
Let
what
me
we
finish.
talking about.
And let me finish. Let me finish, and then say what you gotta say.
You
Have
talking
some
stuff, but we
restraint,
not
bro.
what we
Have
not
some
talking about.
restraint. Have some restraint.
So why are you
All right.
putting
Bro,
So
slander on us,
hey, Big
everybody? We
Stove,
so I
ain't
Big
can
talking
stop
Stove.
about
and
Let
say
him
that.
this. All
let him
Tim,
finish, Big
all
Stove, so we can
all
pass the mic.
all Tim was saying was that whether he's being paid or he's their spokesman, he probably is. Shit, he's trying to make money, and he's saying, "Look, come over here, get this money while it's hot." Just like when those guys went over to PBC or they went to ESPN to get more money, none of y'all questioned their motives.
They
Yeah, they
weren't
went
stripping
there to get
fighters'
more
rights
money. They
either,
didn't
though,
care
bro.
about whether or not boxing was going to survive and
They weren't
survive
stripping
or
away
not.
fighters'
They were
rights.
there. They went to those places to get more money for their families, to feed their family. They don't give a shit about the sport of boxing, whether it survives or not.
This
And
coming
why
from a
should
nigga
they?
that
They're
don't even
prize
buy
fighters.
pay-per-views.
They don't give a shit. You don't give a shit. If you got a position that paid you more money, do you give a shit
Two
about
cents. I'm tired of
whether
hearing
the
this old
company
fool.
survives? No, you wouldn't. You care about feeding your family. So you want the fighters. The problem is you guys want the fighters to do something that you wouldn't do in your own personal
What
life.
the fuck are you talking about, bro? Have
Okay,
you
I
ever
so
said
seen?
okay, so
paid.
what? Okay,
Paid. That's what I'm talking
What the
about.
fuck are you
Like, bro,
talking
I
about?
don't know what this
that's
Negro is
my
talking
second point.
about.
So do you have a problem with these fighters going to Zuffa for more money? Yes or
What
no?
I'm saying is
Bro,
they
I'm
not going to
asking you a
entice
yes or
us.
no
They're
question.
not going
I
to
don't want to
entice
hear
the face
nothing
of
else.
boxing.
Yes or
They
no?
are not, bro. I don't care what you want to hear. They're
Yes
not
or
going to entice
no?
the face of boxing. If
I,
you're not going to get Tank over there, that boxing promotion going to fall. Simple as that.
it will fall. I'm not saying
All
Zuffa
right, let
boxing
me pass the
isn't
mic.
going.
Best videos. Let me pass
Huh?
the mic. We got Rich and we got Too Rich.
No. That's me. That's me. Hey,
What's
Oh,
up, Rich?
I was about to say, man, that's a dead ass life. It's gonna fall if Tank not over there. So boxing just gonna
Thank
fall.
you.
If
It's
something,
an opinion. It's not
wait,
a
hold on,
lie. It's an opinion.
hold on. So boxing, basically, you saying if Tank, if I ain't gonna even wish that on nobody, but
Tank is
Tank,
Michael Jordan to boxing right now.
so
Yes.
basically, you saying if anything happened to Tank, boxing just automatically fails. But
No,
No,
it's
but
not.
a new face will fall. A
but
new
fuck
face
all
is
that.
already on the rise.
Okay, but fuck all that. But
A new face is on the rise. His name is David Benavidez.
man, 2 cents. What y'all was getting at with the Tim Brady? Because I seen some of it, and then I just kept pausing and letting people talk. So what was Tim Brady saying basically about the Zuffa shit?
yeah, he was just capping.
Yeah, I
I
saw that.
played.
So what y'all? I don't think Tim Brady got a motive for none of that stuff. Let me say something before you do that. I don't think he got a motive for Zuffa because if y'all active listeners
He
over there.
flat out lying. To Rich. He
Listen,
flat out
I'm not
lying.
too rich. But what I'm about to say is, if you go over there and look at a lot of his videos, just not handpicked select, he really be going on turkey in there. He don't even like turkey.
Well,
Cap.
he
I
do
can't
it,
shit. I can't
bruh. He
tell.
Johnson bouncing right
Yo,
now.
Tim Desert Storm
listen,
Bradley, you
let me
already
say
know
something.
the.
God
He
damn.
Johnson bouncing right now.
I'm
Talking about he
saying
don't really like turkey.
that's why I'm saying you could take a video for a minute or 5 minutes or 3 minutes and then look at his lives and look at any other videos from him. He really be talking bad about them. He really be talking bad about Max
Too
Kellerman.
rich.
Let me just speak my piece. I'm saying if y'all go over there and look at it and just don't look at one video that stand out of 20 other
I
videos.
watched Tim Bradley, Rich.
Well, what I watched from Tim Bradley, he don't like turkey. He don't like turkey or none of
Well,
them.
clearly
He
you
said
ain't been
he
on it.
That's how I know you lying.
man,
That's how I know you
I'm
don't watch
telling
him.
some. He don't like Max Kellerman. He said Max Kellerman basically pushing something for Zuffa, for some higher people up and all
He
that
doing the
stuff.
same shit.
He don't like turkey in him.
Can
I'm
you watch
telling
the
you.
video before you
I
put your
saw that
take
video. I
on?
know what you talking about. I know what you talking about. I seen that video. He was
So then
basically
why?
saying
What is
he
you
was
talking
because
about?
if you seen the video before that, he was basically saying go over there and he said just like any other promotional company. I don't know if this is the video, but he said like any other promotional company when they first start off, they give
Thank
you a
you,
lot of money.
Rich.
So he was basically telling other fighters to hurry up and grab that shit,
Get that
get what
money.
you get, because he's speaking from a boxing standpoint what he went through. So he's basically saying that go and get that money because after this shit, you ain't gonna get paid. It ain't nothing that you do. So get the most money you can.
You're not gonna get paid over there.
You
Man,
see
I
what I'm
don't know,
saying,
nigga.
Rich?
I'm not in the back
Other
rooms with these
boxing
niggas.
promotions
Y'all
still would
niggas sound like
exist.
y'all niggas be acting like y'all
Other
in the
boxing
rooms with
promotions
these
still
niggas
would exist.
and getting paid with these niggas. No, y'all
Hey,
not
Rich,
back there
bro,
with
let
these
me ask you
niggas.
a question.
Rich,
Y'all
it's
not
just
back there with these
listen.
niggas.
Since
It's
when?
just hold on. It's just conversation.
Oh
Why
no,
everybody
I'm
get so
saying
mad?
when I don't speak on the nigga that like when it comes to that, you not gonna get paid and all that stuff. Them niggas getting money, man. Them niggas ain't gonna sit
He's
there and
already not
go.
paid people. That's why he got sued for $400
What are
million.
you talking
He's
about,
But you
already
bro?
talk
done it.
you talking about UFC. We talking about boxing.
But he's
You think
already
it's gonna be any
Brother,
different?
Yeah, it could be a difference.
Man,
A
this
It
nigga
nigga
ain't
is
might.
gonna be no
crazy,
damn
bro.
difference.
It could
This
be a
nigga is
difference.
crazy, bro.
It ain't gonna be no damn difference.
Man,
so
y'all,
now
Trust
he
me
y'all,
like
don't pay
that.
man, y'all
nobody.
got,
These niggas,
man.
How the fuck
So
can
now
you
he
get
never
sued for
pay
that
Man,
amount
you
of
Let me
right,
know
money?
Rich done.
man. Y'all right,
Let me know
y'all
when I
right,
can go,
man.
bro.
Let
Man,
me know
that's
when I can
crazy.
go,
Y'all
man.
really tripping.
Y'all know
Let
everything,
me know
man.
when I can
Y'all
go.
know everything.
Let me
So
know
now
when I
He
he's
can
ain't go.
not
go.
gonna pay the
Y'all
fight.
know
That's the
Bro,
everything.
new argument.
All
Rich,
the
they
people.
doing it
Hey,
right now to
listen.
WWE.
Listen.
They doing it right now to
Hey,
WWE
listen.
stars.
In
The
the
only
next
person that got sued
in
was
the next
PBC
2
for
years,
doing that shit.
If they
all the people.
wasn't trying to fuck fighters over,
And guess
bro,
what happened
they
with that
wouldn't have been
PBC
trying to
case?
So
fuck
wait,
with the
hold on,
Muhammad Ali act,
Let me
bro.
ask you a question.
Like,
Two
come on,
cents.
bro.
So if
hold on.
Shakur,
One mic.
wait. So Shakur go over there and sign. You basically saying Shakur going over there and sign and making no money going over there and sign.
You're right,
No,
bro.
Nobody is saying that, bro.
No, I'm just
no, it
saying.
Nobody's
don't make
talking
sense.
about that.
I'm just saying. If he don't pay, Shakur gonna go over there and sign. You really think Jay Prince and them niggas gonna say, yeah, go over there and sign with him, and they not gonna pay him nothing?
Get no
Nigga,
money.
Jay Prince don't care. He getting his money from Shakur. What the fuck do he? Man, he don't give a
Well, if
fuck about
Shakur
that.
don't get
Man,
money,
he
how
not
he
hearing
gonna
what
He'll
I'm
get
get
money?
paid
saying. I'm
regardless.
If
saying
Shakur don't get money,
if
how he
he's
gonna get
paying
paid?
niggas pennies, do you think Jay Prince will let him go over there and get paid pennies? And he definitely gonna get
Yes.
pennies.
Yes.
Can I ask you a
So
question,
so what
Rich?
Jay Prince
Yes.
gonna get out of those pennies that he already giving out pennies?
Can I
A
ask you a
cut from
question,
you.
Rich?
Come on, man. Y'all
Rich, let
sound
me ask you a
crazy.
question,
Like I
bro.
said. Yeah, go
Let me.
ahead.
So if this man wasn't trying to fuck over fighters, bro, no other promoter has came into boxing and tried to do shit with the Muhammad Ali act. All of a sudden, Dana White come into boxing. Hold on,
That's
let me finish talking, bro.
okay. My bad. Go ahead.
So you think that he's trying to look out for the fighters, or are you thinking he's trying to fuck over fighters as if with the same shit that he did with the UFC?
Man, you know it. I know. I agree with y'all on this. I think he is gonna fuck over fighters in the long run. But I think right now he's trying to lure them in. He gonna lure them in right now with a lot of
Mm-hmm.
money, and that's why I've been listening to Tim lately. That's all he been saying. He been basically saying that when companies first start out, they gonna throw that big bag at you. That's how all companies is.
That's
They're
just
gonna throw
all
that big bag.
companies.
They're gonna throw that big bag at you. That's why I keep saying y'all only
Now,
listening to this
my
video or
question to
that.
you. Can I ask a question to
All
you,
money
Rich?
ain't good money, bro.
Like
Yeah.
Tank said,
You
all
right
money
about
ain't
that.
good money.
Hey, you right
Hey,
about that.
Rich,
You
my
right
question
about
to
that.
you is,
But I don't think that Devin Haney and Shakur and them and all these niggas that's about to come over there, he just gonna offer them, hey man, you only getting $100,000 for a fight. They gonna
too
take
Rich, let me
10
ask you a
times
question.
less. Come on,
They
man.
ain't got no choice if they sign to them. They don't have a fucking choice.
Hey, Rich,
You not hearing what you not hearing what I'm saying.
And then on top of that, bro, when you go when they now fighters get the bro
Rich, I have a
now
question.
fighters got the chance to actually look at the fucking books of what they made within the promotional company. Bro, you don't even get that fucking right over there.
Nah, you not hearing what I'm
You
saying.
can negotiate
Rich, I have a
right?
question.
I'm saying,
I have a question for
wait,
you,
hold
Rich.
on.
Negotiate
Let me
anything
say this
you
one
get in
thing
the
to pay.
contract.
Let me say this one thing to pay, right? I'm not saying that. I'm saying right now, if Shakur and them go over there, y'all keep screaming out Dana White paying these niggas less money. So
I never said that.
We never said that whatsoever.
Y'all
I
did
never
just
said
say
that.
that. Y'all said he
No,
don't
we
pay no
didn't.
money.
I
He's
didn't
not
say that,
nobody.
bro.
We said he messed over his other company. He got to pay $400 million. He has a track record.
Did you even read the lawsuit of the $400 million?
Hey, who got
Yes,
the?
nigga.
Let me
Yes,
ask
I
y'all a
heard.
question real
y'all
quick.
right,
Let me
man.
ask
He
Y'all
don't
y'all a
even know how to
question real
read.
Let 2
Y'all
cents
right.
go.
Let me
Yo,
ask
he
Let
y'all
2
coming
a
on
cents
here
talk
question.
just
on
a
Let me
tank
ask y'all a
lover. He don't
question
even know.
real quick. Let me ask y'all. Who got the clip or the link to where Boots said he'll be victorious over Crawford? And then they asked him, do they think he'll stop him? And he said he'll stop everybody.
I just
Where
seen
is
it
that
on
clip?
X. I don't got it though. I had to jump all the way
I
off and
gotta
come
find.
back.
Can I ask one question to Rich?
Yeah.
Rich, if Shakur and them go to Zuffa, how does he get the tank fight then?
If Shakur and them go over to Zuffa, man, how do you get
Fuck
the tank?
Tank.
Wait. Let's get this understood.
How does he get the tank fight?
Let's get
How
this
does he
understood.
get? How does you get the face of boxing in the ring?
Let's get this understood real quick, man.
He won't fight him
Because
anyway.
I'm asking him a question.
I'm not agreeing with Terrence on the fuck Tank part. But let's get this understood right now. How does he get the tank fight right now? Fuck if he go over to Zuffa.
Now you asking the question. You know how he gets that fight?
Wait.
He does what his idol did. He bends the fucking knee. He goes to PBC.
Hey, listen.
He
Tank
hits
said
the
he'll never
ring.
fight him.
Hey, listen.
You forgot about
man.
that, huh?
I would love to see that fight. But at the end of the day,
Rich,
man, that fight gotta happen. I'm not about to keep
I
it.
agree, Rich.
So
I agree.
if he go
That fight
over to
must
Zuffa,
happen.
if he go over to Zuffa and he get paid and he take care of his family and he fight Devin or one of them niggas over there, I look at that fight as big as that, man.
Rich, I'm not saying he doesn't.
He said he would never fight
Rich.
Hold on. Can I speak
What I'm
finally?
saying is,
Can I
I
speak
don't care
finally?
if he go over there and make his money. What I'm saying is, the fight that we all want, how does it get made? It's only going to
Man,
get
that
made
fight,
under
how is that fight getting made
PBC.
today? That's
That's
what
what I'm
the
saying.
question
It
is.
has to.
Y'all
Rich,
keep
listen to what
screaming
I'm
out all
saying.
this
Rich,
bending knee
listen.
shit.
My
David
black brothers.
Benavidez, shout out to David Benavidez. He over there
Rich,
PBC. He done went
Rich,
over here. It ain't no problem.
Rich, I'm talking now.
Fuck out
I'm
here,
going to
man.
answer your question. The
Rich.
only way he gets the fight if Shakur does what his idol did to Oscar. He
Rich.
bends the knee.
Man, we
He
not
bends
worried
the
about
knee.
Tank, man.
He
You the only
agrees
person worried
to
about Tank right
all
now,
the
man.
terms. You're not
Nobody not
listening.
worried about Tank.
I asked you a
said he'll
question
never
about the
fight
fight.
Shakur.
Okay, until Tank
Until
One
Shakur
mic, y'all.
grows
Wait,
some
One mic.
nuts.
hold
One
on.
Until
mic. One
Shakur
mic.
grows some nuts and
Okay,
bends the knee to PBC and Tank, we would never get the
Bend the
fight.
okay.
knee.
Because guess
Fuck
what?
that fight.
How
We
much
don't
that
care about that
subscriber
fight.
Like I
Hey,
said,
Bend his
hey,
We
knee.
how
don't
much that
care
like
about that
button?
2
fight.
cents, 2 cents. Like I
Hold
said,
on. Y'all like that? Punch
went in
that like
history,
button.
Why is he talking about Tank? Why is he talking about
Let me
Tank,
has
man?
the
check.
when 2 cents.
Why?
I
I
had one
told you
mic right.
2 cents. It always go back to
2 cents.
Tank.
I had one mic
2
right.
cents. Then I tell you
I
that it
have
always
one
go back to
statement to
Tank.
make that I'm gonna get off of here. I have one statement to make that nobody can refute. When in the history of this fucking sport, since Jack Johnson has the A side been to a B side or
Errol
agreed to
Spence,
his
boy.
terms?
Errol
Why is we
None.
Spence.
talk? Why is
You
we
gotta
talking
None.
about this, man?
So
What is
my
you talking
question to
about
you
Tank
is,
for?
we will only get the
What the
fight if
fuck?
Shakur bends the knee,
And
just
what does
like
that
Devin.
mean, bro? What does
Hey,
that
That
mean?
means they
hold on,
have to
Terrence.
bend the knee.
What does
They
Hold on,
it
have to go
mean?
to.
Terrence. Hold
They
on,
have to
Be
Terrence.
go to
specific.
Al
What it mean?
Heyman.
Hey, Terrence, man. These
They
other
have
niggas
to
is
go to
crazy,
Al
man. They
Heyman.
crazy.
And do
I
No,
don't
what?
know
you
where the fuck
crazy.
is
You
Tank
trying to
coming from.
change how the history
Go
of
to Al
boxing
Heyman and do
might.
what?
Where is you getting
You
this
trying to
Tank
change how
shit from?
This
boxing
man
used to
don't
be.
even.
No,
This
boxing
man is
used to
just
be how it's supposed to be. It's
he's
supposed to
just
be the
in love
B
with Tank,
side
bro.
bending to
Yeah,
the A
man.
side.
This
Just
guy
This
in
like
love
nigga,
with
Bud
Tank.
this
had to
nigga,
bend it.
man. I don't
Just
know,
like
man.
Bud, my favorite fighter, had to
I
bend
don't
the
know
knee to
how they
Errol.
get to Tank.
Just
I don't
like
know how
Bud
they
had
get
to
to
bend the
Tank.
knee to Canelo. This would do y'all fail to realize. In order for us to get these fights, the B side must conceal and bend the knee to the A
What
side.
he's
It's
That's
simple
how
as
you
that.
know they don't
bro.
want it.
Hey,
Shakur said that. He said he'll
listen.
do anything in
But
an
he
effort
didn't
to make
go
the
to
to
fight.
And he didn't
PBC.
Then the
though,
dude said he
Terrence.
don't want to
Then he
fight
go
him.
to PBC.
Terrence.
You
Hey,
dumb
Terrence.
old
Hold
fool.
on.
Hey,
One mic.
can I say this, man?
I'm
I don't
messing
know
up my
why.
playback.
I
Messing
don't
in
know
my
why.
playback.
I don't know why people trying to attach people's names. We wasn't even talking about no Tank. All that dick riding
We
stuff.
talking
Get
about all
that
of
out of here,
boxing,
man.
dummy.
That's the
We
dick
talking
riding
about
ass
all of
statement.
See,
boxing.
look, he's
Nigga, you
starting to call
bringing up
We're
names.
Tank.
talking about
Nobody
all
not.
of
This guy,
boxing.
this
I'm
guy's.
have to mute y'all. I'm have to mute y'all.
Stop calling
Mic.
names, bro. You
Nigga,
alwaght.
dick
All right,
riding too much,
listen.
man.
Oh, now when he said who? So
Fuck
I don't think
out
he
of here.
mentioned a
Rich,
race.
don't
This is
unmute
dick
yourself,
riding.
bro. I'll
I
put
heard
you
him
in
say something
timeout.
about God.
Hold on, okay. This the final topic we're probably gonna go over tonight in review. Terrence Crawford was seen on the internet today throwing a whole hissy fit. Oh, you was trying to go, Dundry?
Yeah, I was, but you go
Go
ahead, man.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, this dude's gonna get their bags, and I want them to go over there because they can't sell, so they gonna get their money. They gotta get it somehow. So if he's willing to give them the money, we just saying the other fighters that are underneath them or who don't have the legal reports, they need to watch what they sign because they're gonna be signing something that they can't get out of. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why it's a problem. I don't get it.
Man,
They
I
don't want to
agree.
acknowledge the truth.
I agree, man. I just think that if them niggas go over there, which I would like to, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people gonna be going over there soon. If they end up going over there, I feel like Dana White gonna do some wild stuff. He gonna pay all these niggas, and like Tim been saying on them other videos, man. And that's when he gonna start fucking over people in the
Yeah,
years
but it's
after a
gonna
while.
fall, Rich.
That's what it's
So
gonna
that's
be.
the thing. Why even go over there?
Rich, it's
You
gonna
know
fall,
that.
Right.
Hey,
Why
listen.
go over there if they gonna mess me over?
Because
that's
they
what
getting the money. What you
They
talking
want
about,
the
bro? They
money
getting
right
their
now.
bread.
They want
You
the money
silly,
right
bro.
now.
You really
Hey,
slow.
That's some coon shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Listen. Anybody growing up or you been around a bunch of niggas that rather take the big money before they take the money in the long walk. A lot of people seen the big money the beginning of the years or whatever. They want the big money first month, the first 3 months, instead of just patiently waiting and grinding slow and getting that money over years. That's in life with anything that you do. With anything, a lot of people live like that, man.
Can we get to the video,
So
2 cents?
y'all keep
He
screaming
talking
out why
nonsense.
we
Can
do
we
this,
get to the
why
video?
we do that. Come on, man.
How you
And
gonna
all
say
that
he's
dick
talking
riding tank
nonsense?
shit ain't necessary.
Can we get to the video?
Rich,
Hold
I
on,
understand
Big
what you're
Bro.
saying, and you directly,
This is
you
2
right,
Cent
Quinn.
show,
You right
not
what you
his
saying.
show.
And shut up, Terrence. God damn, I'm
You
talking to
should.
He an
Rich.
old
God,
fool.
oh, dang, the only thing you want to do is talk over people. Dang, you don't even buy pay-per-views or nothing. You don't even got.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
did.
own
I bought
Zupa?
Shakur. I bought a
You
fight for
bought
life.
one. You bought one your
That was
whole
say I
time,
bought
bro.
Shakur. Of
I
all
bought
the
a fighter
fighters,
And you
for
bought
life.
Shakur is
One
who
of
one.
you
those
bought?
fighters, the
Your
best
He
fighter
favorite
bought the
in the
fighter
most.
is
He
world.
bought the
Devin, and
most
you
boring
ain't.
That's
pay
the
per
He
one
view
ain't
I'm
bought
ever.
nothing.
buying.
He never bought
Stop
Devin
capping.
fight.
You
But
ain't bought no
man, get up
Shakur
out of
fight.
here, nigga.
Huh?
You ain't bought nothing.
Stop capping. You know you ain't bought no Shakur fight.
I did buy it.
Out of
Well,
all
who
the
want to bet
pay-per-views you
money?
could buy, you
Who
think
want to bet money? I
the
can show you
Shakur fight is the
receipts.
one you
Who
bought?
want to bet money?
You an old
$100.
fool. Shut up.
All right, listen
100.
up. Hey, come on, don't be rude like that. Come on, listen, check it out. So this is what I want to do real quick. Let's review this and
That's
talk
all he
about
can
this
do is call
situation.
names,
Did
dumbass.
y'all
He probably
see? Do
can't
you hear
read.
me talking, Terrence? Did y'all see Terrence Crawford screaming at his phone today on the internet?
Yeah, I saw
Yes,
that.
yes, I did.
This is
I'm disappointed in him.
this is what I think happened, right? And this is my 2 cents, and y'all let me know.
The
So
emotional.
the video came out where I couldn't find the video. I'm gonna find it because I want to make a video about this, where somebody was like, "A fight between you and Terrence Crawford. How do you think it will go?" And Boots said, "I'd be victorious." And then the interviewer says, "Do you stop him?" And Boots says, "Man, I stop everybody." Right? Fighter talk, stage talk. There was nothing disrespectful said at all. And so people was like, "Oh, Boots said he'll knock out Bud. He'll knock out Bud." And even if Boots said he'll knock out Bud, so
That's what he's
what?
supposed to say.
He's a fighter, right? So boom,
No,
you got
that's
that
not what he's supposed
situation.
to say.
So then Bud gets on X. He start going crazy with the tweeting and this and that and this and that. And then he come on, how y'all know I was talking about Jerron? Why y'all think I was talking about Boots? Y'all just assumed I was talking about Boots. Did he not do that?
Yeah.
He did do that. Okay. So then I see Boots saying this about Devin, and we're gonna pull it all together.
Oh, the Devin situation. He said I called and they had to fight for what 52 or something like that. I called him to fight him at 52 or something like that.
Did he say that on our show? I know
so.
he was saying
I don't know.
He is saying who's Boots though.
Oh,
when I was sure he said who Boots, but I don't think he mentioned a weight though. But what are you saying?
I heard him say something about that I offered to fight at 50. That's not what happened. After I had decided to move up, after everything was going on, I decided to move up and move to 54. We get a call back a couple of days later. He like me and my team. They like, yo, would you fight Devin at 152? I said, yeah. I'm like, I ain't fighting 54 yet. I can make 52. Like, I'm like, yeah, why not? I'm like, yeah. We never heard nothing back after that. And that's another thing. People be painting these false narratives and saying that I ducked this person. How I ducked him?
Right.
I said, yeah. But y'all don't know that because y'all don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
So do you think that people sometimes these fighters will say that just to create that narrative that he didn't want to fight me?
That, and I think people be using I think people be using my name because they know they think I'm not gonna say that. But now I feel like they're gonna watch themselves. So
yeah. Now you're gonna start saying what you feel.
Bro,
Anybody you want to air out?
Bro, I see them. I see them.
See, you still quiet.
Yeah, I'm quiet because I don't really be trying to talk to them. That's really ain't me. But like, they crazy. I'm saying they crazy.
Look, obviously.
Now, did he say anything to?
Nah, that's why. Hey, 2 Cents.
Did he say anything for Terrence Crawford to scream in his phone?
Nah, you put it on the money, 2 Cents. That's why I think that's the reason why Bud got mad when he said, "I see them," and that's when Terrence Crawford was like, "Man, if any nigga ever run up on me, I smacked him in their face." When he was saying all that stuff.
But did he say he was gonna run up on? He said, "Do you want to air anybody out?" And he said, "Nah, I see him." So he wasn't even trying to be confrontational. He just said, "I see y'all."
But sometimes.
I can honestly say, Bud's my favorite fighter of this generation, and he has been I've been disappointed in him for all the actions he's been making outside the ring.
Nah, but listen.
I mean, that's always been Bud issue.
Sometimes 2 Cents. Sometimes you be around people, man, that they they feel like you talking about them. That's how they feel. You can't really. Sometimes they want you to put a name on it, and Bud put a name on it. This time he said Jerron Boots.
But Boots didn't say nothing about Bud. That's what I'm saying. You just put yourself in the thing. But let me tell y'all. Let me finish. Let me finish my theory. Right? So I think that this is all Bill Haney's fault.
Maybe it's different in Nebraska.
Hold on, Big Sco. Hold on, Big Sco.
Here in Detroit, we don't get down like that.
Hold on, Big Sco. You know them small town niggas be lame. But anyway, so listen. So I think Bud feels some type of way for whatever reason about Boots. Bill feels some type of way because Boots just came out and called him out with all that duck talk. They were trying to make Boots look like a duck. And Boots came out and said, man, they the ones that turned the fight down. It wasn't us. All while Bill is trying to take the attention away from that $100 million lie that he just told. So I come across this clip, which made me think that.
32 heavy bags. What you talking? No, you said that? 32 heavy bags. That's what you said. They punched back. They was on.
I can't even hear it.
You saying the fight?
Y'all can't hear it?
Saying when you had qualified.
I can't hear it.
Can y'all hear
I can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it good.
Hold on, my bad. I'm gonna probably go out and come back in.
All right, go ahead and come back in. I'm trying to see if it's just the one with the Bud. I want the one with the Bud video, but we could take a look at this one too.
I don't think that's the one with the Bud video.
Saying when you had on that thing that you was talking about.
Yeah, with Boots was punching
and you was standing
Stanionis is a heavy bag.
Stanionis is a heavy bag. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Huh? It's Stanionis, a heavy bag.
Is he a heavy bag?
Definitely he's a heavy bag. He's not a
Oh, it paused. It paused right at the cap. Damn. Hold on, y'all. You know my ex be tripping. All right, y'all go ahead. Y'all can talk. Let me pull the clip back up.
Nah, I think like we've been saying on the other channel. You've been over there 2 Cents, man.
What other channel?
I think Boots. I think Boots, man, on this fight coming up, or when he get on that Giddy podcast, I think he gonna end up getting on that shit, man. I think he need to address Bud, man, and say, nigga, I'd knock you out of any weight class or something.
Address Bud for what?
Wait, let me finish, God damn. Hold on, can I just finish, please?
Who you yelling at, boy? I could talk when I want to talk.
I'm
on
saying,
my
can I just finish,
bro?
please, man.
You gonna finish? You gonna finish?
I'm just saying, when.
But you gonna let me talk though?
I just, yeah. I just feel like he just need to address that and say Bud name, and if Bud and Bud don't come out of retirement, then we gonna call him the Layla Ali of boxing, because he's just talking from a retirement point, man, or something, man. But I feel like Boots just needs to say that nigga name and say, yeah, come back and I'll beat you at any weight class, and call that nigga bluff. You know what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying?
tell you why he don't need to say
I
Bud
ain't
name.
gonna lie to you. If you look at Bud, the way Bud sounding that all Boots gotta do is say his name and he coming out of retirement. And I really want Boots to do that shit and call that nigga bluff. That's all I want him to do, man. That's all.
2 Cents, what you about to say, sis?
I'm about to say, listen,
It ain't gonna
Bud,
happen, Rick.
listen, Bud not to play. If I was Boots, I would ignore the hell out of Bud, because Bud not about to play with me. He's not about to have me say his name to try to create a demand for a fight, so he can think he can ask for all kind of crazy money to
Why
come
would
back and fight.
Boots
Like
and Bud
Hush.
I'm not about to be playing with Bud like that. I don't need to say your name. If you want to fight, you want to fight. What do I need to say your name? Like, why you got so many instructions and terms and conditions? Say
Nah,
my
I'm not.
name.
I'm
Say,
not.
hold on. Let me talk. Say my name. Do a backflip. Tie my shoe. Like what? Either you want to fight or you don't. And you're retired. You doing all of this, yelling in your phone, and you're retired. You know I got a fight coming up. You and Bill Haney on the show talking about me doing all this extra shit. Like, why y'all trying to distract me? Like, it's just all games. Why is Bud acting like a high school cheerleader, being so emotional over a fighter that's a decade younger than him?
Hey man, like I
I
said,
tell you 2 Cents. Can I say this 2 Cents? Can I tell you my 2 cents on that? And like I said, Bud is my favorite fighter of this generation. But I'm gonna tell you one thing that he didn't have that Boots is on the cusp of: superstardom, true superstardom. Boots, he's 1 or 2 fights away from being one of the faces of the sport.
That is true. I think
Hey,
he got his shit too
somebody
late.
got a mute. I hear an echo. Hey, this dude just got knocked out doing
yeah,
all that dancing around.
I don't know about 1 or 2 fights away, like superstar, because Bud around this time was pound for pound, damn near top 5.
That ain't got nothing to do with
That don't
superstar.
have nothing to do with being the face of the sport.
I'm saying what I'm saying is that I don't. How is Boots the face of the sport? Or
I
1 or
never
2
said
fights
he the
from
face of the
1 or
sport.
2
I
fights
said he
face of the
can
sport.
become.
How?
Easy. What you mean?
Because Boots has ability to fight people, way more people people want to see. He fights Xander, then he fights
And he
Fundora.
younger.
People want to see that.
Okay. I agree with
So
that.
it's like,
I agree
so
with
it's
that.
like, and Bud should be. I think Bud should be happy that Boots is getting this because they was
Hey,
doing Boots the
somebody got a
same
mute.
way.
But
Yeah,
this is the
somebody got
thing.
it.
So I just played y'all what Boots said. I just played y'all his demeanor. I just played y'all how he's saying this stuff. He chilling. He got his arms folded. He slouched in a chair. It's no threatening demeanor. It's none of that. It's just fighter talk, conversation. He wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't none of that. Here go Bud crying from retirement, Crawford screaming in his phone.
Bud emotional Crawford. I can't believe it.
I don't know about that. Now, you fucked him up.
I ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
Hold on, let me turn it up. Why won't let me turn it up?
Especially when you had the opportunity to fucking fight the guy. That's bullshit.
I don't know about that. Now, you fucked him up. Hear the shit.
Thank you.
What other way?
Yeah. No. That's, yeah.
If that's the case, why are you so mad?
Why? What other way is he talking about? What other way?
Man, this thing is tripping.
Hey, that shit don't even make sense. He talking about that he went the other way. What is the other way? Because you was asked, did you want to fight the man, and you said no.
I don't know about that. Now, you fucked him up. Hear the shit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. No. That's, yeah.
Why he can't need a couple of more fights?
That's right. That's right.
But I don't.
It ain't his time. Brian
That's
said the
right.
same thing. It ain't his time yet.
Who cares? Who
That's
gives
my
a
thing.
fuck if you're nice? And you don't either.
That's why nobody like you, Tim.
But that was also what I said. That his career is already
They don't say his name. Nigga ain't say his name at all.
You ain't regular, Terrence. We know that.
Just
You
say
ain't
that.
regular.
Said Boot's name. Like you wanted to fight him though.
Hey, look.
We won. We won. I know martial arts.
Hey,
What is he
2
talking
cents.
about? Why?
Hey,
Time
2
out.
cents.
Why are you screaming from retirement for him to say your name? Either you want to fight or you don't.
Like that's bullshit.
Because this is the
2 cents.
thing. Because it was okay for him to go on a rant on Twitter and then come out and be like, "Why y'all assuming I'm talking about Boots?" But now you yelling in your phone talking about say my name. You didn't say his name, Terrence, when you was tweeting. You didn't
Nah,
say
he
his
Destiny
name.
Child.
What are we talking? Now you say now you Beyonce, nigga. Like what are we talking about?
Man,
shit
hey,
funny
2
as
cents.
hell
I
to me,
told
bro.
you what's going to happen. What he fears is Boots is going to overshadow what he had in his career, and he's going to. And I hate to say it like that because I love Boots as Bud as a fighter, but he has
why
never had the chance to be what he wants to be, and that's the face of the sport.
He never wanted to be that. He wanted to be 3 times undisputed because that's what he focused his energy on.
Right.
Right,
That's
you
what
right.
he focused his energy on. So how are you acting like you get what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make any sense. And on top of that, you're damn near 10 years older than Boots. So why is you beefing so heavy?
Right. And then why? And my thing is this: how could he need more fights? The nigga already had damn near 30-something fights. What the fuck are you talking about?
You ain't even
fuck
knock
did he
Earl
need
the
more
fuck
fights
out, and he
for?
couldn't even stand up straight.
Does Terrence sound like that?
Then he
He's
said he's
Hold
gonna
on.
end his career. Like,
Hold on. Let
Oh,
him.
hold on.
Let
He
him
can't.
get
Hold
ready,
on.
man.
I gotta hear what Mr. Greg got to say. What you got
I
to say,
said,
Mr. Greg?
does Terrence sound like he's retired? Because
No.
when you retired, you
No.
do what retired people will do. You move away from the sport. You from whatever it is that you're doing, you go somewhere and relax. You travel. You find other ventures. He is still knee deep in all of this gossip and controversy
Even
and
more so.
backbiting, and he's not even going to be fighting. But it sounds like he's going to be fighting somebody the way he's talking, the way they keep talking to him. If he is retired, back away from all of this. He's knee deep in it. And I think he likes that attention, and that's what happens to a lot of fighters when they back away from something, back away from the sport. When they get attention, they begin to miss it. That's my opinion. So my
2 cents.
But he didn't even act like this when he was fighting Mr.
I
Greg.
know, but he was getting attention when he
2 cents.
attention when he was
He
fighting.
been hanging around Shakur too long.
Hold
Hey,
on.
hold on. Let my
What you say,
man talk.
Mr. Greg?
It's just crazy. He's doing things as though he's still in the fight game. And that's causing him even some problems. That's why he seems to sound so emotional, because he done let himself get knee deep in all this gossip and all of this backbiting and all these rumors and all the back and forth. When you're not coming back into the ring, you're not allegedly not in the gym
He's
anymore.
starting it though, Mr. Greg.
No,
He
I
didn't
get
even
that.
have to say nothing.
I get that. That's why I said, does it sound like he's even retired? So that's my feeling about what's going on. He's allowing himself, because he wants to be in it. It seems like to me, all of this back and forth. You wouldn't if I told you I'm retired, you won't see me for quite some time, because I'm doing something else. I'm taking a break from all of this that he's still doing and not fighting. It's
Well,
just
now
crazy.
he talking this big boy shit now because he know he retired and he not fighting. So now he wanna
2 cents. What he need to be
hate
worried
from
about is
outside
not.
the club.
That nigga
What he
wasn't
need to
saying
worry
none of that
about
shit when he was.
is
He ain't
marrying
saying
his
none of
high
that shit
school
when he was in
sweetheart.
boxing, bro.
Yeah,
And
he
he was
wanna
asked
hate
would
from
he fight
outside
Boots,
the
and the
club.
nigga said no. That's
Yeah,
why the IDF stripped his ass.
this is crazy.
Nah. Hey, Mr. Greg.
Yeah.
that's why I keep saying the same thing, right? And we like on the other panel, like with 2 cents ago, we all agree. Like I feel like Boots. I just want Boots to really say this man's name because all that talking about what you gonna
Say
do
his
to nigga.
name
But
for
all
what?
that, damn. But can like all that talking that you gonna smack a nigga when you see a nigga and all that, nigga ain't trying to hear that stuff. I just feel like that you need to call this guy bluff and put it in front of the world, man. Like, yeah, this nigga faking. Cause right now, what Terrence Crawford doing, I feel like that, like you said, I feel like he's 1 foot in. I feel like all it is take this one step of someone saying something crazy about him or doing something to him, and they gonna get him into a fight. And I love to see that fight.
Man, nobody got time to deal with Terrence Crawford trying to get a $250 million to fight.
I don't
Nobody
think
got time for that.
I don't think he gonna
Man,
try
this
to do
nigga on
that.
some Destiny Child shit. Say my name. Man, get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Hey, 2 cents. Remember, I keep saying Bud is my favorite fighter in this generation. He's not worth $250 million.
No, he's
just
not.
like Shakur ain't worth $100 million. Devin Haney ain't worth $100 million. A lot of these fighters that so-called great, they not worth the money that they be asking for.
Listen, Buzz was one of my favorite fighters too, still is. But it's just like the guy who stopped selling drugs because he left the block. But down he's down there.
Oh, he Marlo.
With
He
all
Marlo from The Wire.
And you still down there on the block doing the same thing, but you're just not selling.
He Marlo from The Wire.
Gone, you gone. You're supposed to be gone. Yeah, I get it. Marlo missed it too. That's why he was down there after he got out on a technicality.
Yep, he Marlo from The Wire.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. Missing all of that.
But I mean, this whole Boots need to say his name. Like, if I was Boots, I'd ignore the hell out of Terrence Crawford. Because
agitate him like that.
But like, yeah, why is you acting like I got a fight coming up, man? I'm not worried about you screaming and yelling in your phone.
Right? What am I gonna say?
You retired and you didn't fight me, bro. So it's all good. If I said I needed a couple of more fights, then why you just ain't wait? Why you want to fight me when I'm not? If I feel like I'm not ready, what are we talking about? Why
you want to fight me at my best?
But
no, he don't want to fight you at your best. He doesn't.
But what I can't believe though, even if that's the case, Boots was his IBF mandatory. So before he moved up, he had the opportunity to fight Boots, and he moved up and went to 154 and said no, which is why the IBF stripped his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can't be just making up shit. And when he had the opportunity to fight Boots, bro, you didn't take that opportunity. You said you was done at 147. Okay, so he the next man up. Like all that jealousy shit is crazy, bro. What the fuck am I gonna say your name for? Me saying your name ain't gonna get me no fucking fight with you.
That's what I'm saying. What is me saying your name finna do? Like, I don't get it.
It's missing the attention. That's all it is. Just missing the attention and getting it any way you can get it.
And then you gonna keep riding on Boots' coattail though? That's crazy. Like, you gonna keep hopping on Boots' coattail?
That's the soap opera that boxing has become. That's what it really
With that being said, hey, salute to the panel. Salute 2 cents. Good show.
All right.
All I'm gonna say is regarding all this boxing talk, I'm just waiting for the fights to be made. I want to see all the fights that I want to see, but it seems like so much stuff going on is causing for it to not to happen.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's politics and business. Shout out Big Skull. Thank you for coming up, Big Skull. Appreciate it. Hope to see you next time. I'll be live again Tuesday night, 2 cents after dark. Y'all know what it is. Listen, I've been trying not to bring up this Megan Thee Stallion Clay thing, but we might talk about it Tuesday. I don't know, because I just think like it's pretty wild out here. I wanted to let it die down a little bit so people wouldn't be so emotional, but we might talk about that Tuesday on 2 cents after dark. I don't know yet, but I know Paid in Full don't like Megan Thee Stallion.
I don't like her ass, bro.
Because Tory Lanez got himself locked up because he had a gun and he wasn't supposed to.
I don't like her ass. She a police.
But what's your final 2 cents Paid in Full? What you got for the show?
Not too much, man. Good show. I appreciate you. And happy Mother's Day to you again.
All right. Shout out Paid in Full.
All right.
Rick Timms, we haven't talked about that over here. I haven't brought up that one time. Best videos. What's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show? Best videos. You there? Going once? Going twice? You on mute? We can't hear you. All right, best videos. Mr. Greg, close us out. What's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show?
On the things that we were talking about, in terms of the Zuffa boxing, all the other entities, it's always room for criticism. Constructive criticism is good. What you don't like about what you've seen is good. We don't know everything, but we know what's being presented, and it warrants criticism. It doesn't matter whether you're new, you're old, you're established. Every promoter and every sanctioning body and every promotion company, there's room to criticize them on some of the moves that they make, some of the things that they say. So we're, as fans, we're the ones who still pay to see these fights, and we're the ones who still see them, which is why these fighters even make any money in the first place. So we have a right to criticize them in any way we want. As long as we're going to watch boxing, we can talk about them. We can say what we want, as long as we're going to watch and pay. So we should understand that anything new, if it's not presented in a way that we like, we're going to say something about it. And there should be room for that. So anybody who thinks you're wrong to criticize, you're wrong for telling us that we're wrong to criticize, because we should be able to do that. As far as the stuff that these fighters do on YouTube, we see it all the time. We've been seeing it for the last couple of years now. This is part of boxing too now, going on YouTube and arguing, fussing, and calling each other's names and claiming who didn't do what, when, and why. That's not going to stop either, because now that's a part of boxing too. We should also allow for that without getting upset and mad and things of that nature. It's become part of the entertainment, to be quite honest, because they fight more on YouTube with their words than they do with their fists.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what are we going to do about it? We either going to stop watching boxing and go watch soccer or something of that nature, or we're going to watch boxing, even though we will say things about it as well. And sometimes the fans are doing too much too. So everybody can be blamed in some way, shape, or form at times. But that's what we do. We're going to be talking about it Tuesday. Something's going to happen between now and Tuesday that we're going to talk about. Somebody's going to be on YouTube talking something stupid or something crazy or claiming they sent this contract. All of those things we now know about. So if we didn't know about them, we wouldn't be able to say anything about them. But with information is out there, good and bad. So that's part of what we do now. We're part of the game now, more so than we ever been. So let it be. Just let it be. Come on, and as you say, you got this platform where you say everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's what this is. People get mad about opinions because they get their feelings tied up and twisted up with their opinions. You should be able to agree with them, and sometimes you don't. And it doesn't have to be about everything. I like Bud, but as you know, I've criticized Bud before. I like a lot of other fighters. I've criticized them too. I like some promoters, but they still can get criticized for something that they do at the time. So let that happen. Let's enjoy it. Let's argue about it. Let's not fight. Let's not start hating each other over stupid stuff, and enjoy it. That's all I really can say about that. And once again, certainly happy Mother's Day to you for all the things you do as a mother, as a mother who encourages their sons to box, who tries to do good things out here. I'm looking for you to do better. I shouldn't say better, but more, but I know that you are. And so I messes with you because I like what you're doing.
Thank you, Mr. Gray.
Okay, so that's all I want to talk about. You gotta get off, but that's all I got for now.
Shout out to Mr. Greg. Thank you for coming up, Mr. Greg. Always supporting and encouraging on the channel. Always coming up here with his boxing wisdom. Shout out to Lee Jackson with the $5 in the super chat. He says the hate 2 cents, in my opinion. Bud is 3 times undisputed, but what division did he tiptoe in and out? And now Boots chasing the smoke in that same division. Shout out to Lee Jackson for the $5 in the super chat. I want to shout out to everybody for joining me today for the 2 Cents review show, the Sunday review show. Talked about the upcoming fights. We talked about the fights this weekend. I don't think y'all watched the fights this weekend. Y'all wasn't even trying to talk about them like that. Y'all wasn't even trying to talk about the fights like that this weekend because y'all ain't even watching. But I'm currently looking at this Zuffa card. It's not keeping my attention, to be honest with y'all like that. But I'm waiting on this Boychuk Shane Mosley card. As they fight in the COVID stadium. Hannibal say Dubois had a great outing. Yeah. I mean, he really impressed me with his defense. See, we didn't even get to talk about Dubois. My show was so short on Sundays. It's only 2 hours, but he impressed me with his defense. He was moving his head. He was rolling under shots, coming over the top. I'm like, wow, Dubois been really working on his defense for this fight. Yeah, Morrell had a crazy upset. Somebody got a bag on that fight. But listen, y'all join me again Tuesday night, 2 Cents After Dark. Y'all know how it goes down on 2 Cents After Dark. If you're listening to the replay, just type replay gang in the chat. Hit the heart with the $. Leave a special thanks below. Let me know you're enjoying the show. You still got about 2 minutes. You can always just send a super chat or drop your 2 cents below you can always send a cash app at $ 2 cents boxing or drop your 2 cents below in a super chat before we hop off. I hope everybody enjoyed the show today. Very interesting topic about Bud and Boots. I'm sure the topic will come up again. We could possibly be talking about that again on Tuesday night. There's going to be so many opinions and things floating around. People feeling so many different kind of ways. I think Boots need to say Bud name. Say his name for what? He is retired. If I was Boots, I would ignore Terrence Crawford. I just keep sending subliminal shots at him. Look how he jumping out a lot of this. He yelling at the phone. At the end of his career, you go play with me. Yeah, I keep sending subliminals at you. If this how you gonna act every time you think I'm talking about you. Cause when you was ranting on X and you like, well, y'all just gonna assume I'm talking about Boots. You ain't put no name on it, bud. You ain't put no name on it. Come on, y'all. But anyway, listen, if you don't want your host all in the videos, cussing you out, timing you out the chat, kicking you off the panel, muting you, leaving you in the background, come on over to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Thank you.